Hi, my name is Imelda Hernandez. I'm 45 years old and I'm the mother of four children. I've been a mother since I was 16 years old, and the hardest thing about being a teenage mother was going to school full time and trying to take care of a little boy and getting a part time job. So, trying to juggle all those three things was the most difficult thing of being a teenage mom. When my mom found out I was pregnant, she was really disappointed because she was from Mexico, has worked really hard, and wanted us to go to school, wanted us to go to college. I was first generation born here, and when I did tell my mom I was pregnant, she was disappointed. But then the only thing she asked me for was that she wanted me to make sure I graduated from high school and that she would support me 100% and with my son and help me out with my son. But as long as I stayed in school and, graduated from high school. So not going to college did affect me a lot. I've had to take multiple jobs to put food on the table. Thank God I've been blessed and I've had really great opportunities. I was able to get my real estate license and have been able to work in the marketing field. So that kind of has helped me put food on the table. But if I can go back, I would go back to college 100%. That's why I always push for my kids to go to college because I wanted them to have the education I never got. My dream for my kids is for all of my four kids to graduate college. I've had my son went to the Air Force and he's thinking of going back to school. And I have one daughter that graduated with her Bachelor's of Science in Physiology. And I have another daughter that's a junior at Cal State Fullerton, which I'm really happy. So she'll be graduating from college. And then I have my little 6 year old, and my goal is for him to go to college too. Most than anything, I want them to be able to have a good career and I want them to be happy. I want all of my four children to be happy and, find happiness in whatever they love and whatever they want to do.
My name's Jesus Hernandez. I'm 47 years old. I'm a father of four children, two boys, two girls. I'm a part-time father, and part-time real estate agent, and I'm also a part-time businessman. If I were to do something different, for sure, definitely I would go back to college. That was always in my heart since I was in high school. Wanted to go to a big university, and just now that I know how education is a big part of life, and how the more educated people get the better jobs, and it's easier for them to just get the top-notch jobs. That even makes me definitely think it's like I would definitely would have went back to college, and it's something that I know is important, and I've encouraged it now to my kids. Yeah, a big part that I believe I didn't go to college was, first of all, the support of a single mom. I think she was first generation Mexican here in the United States, and didn't really emphasize that education. And I lacked the support. And then also, once I got to my teenage years, I, took a different route, started partying with my friends and hanging out and just doing the things that I wasn't supposed to do instead of focusing in school. And that kind of, took me to somewhere where wasn't good, and then I got into girls and got my girlfriend pregnant, and that just, was a nail in the coffin where just had to take a different route in life. So if I would have went to college, first of all, I would have chose USC. USC was just a big university back then. It was always talked about, not just sports wise, but education wise. And then I further found out that it was a great business school. So that definitely would have been the school that I would have chose, because just, big time university. And I would have studied business. Business just I've always wanted to be my own boss, and just what type of business I would have chose, I don't know yet, but I know definitely it would have been some maybe business management, something in business. My dream for my kids, I've always supported them in number one, further their education. You know, at least start off with 4-year university undergrad and go from there and see where that takes them. You know, that's always been, since it was my dream to do it and I couldn't do it, it's always been my dream for them to do it and just educate themselves as much as they can, especially now in the world we live in. It's the more, you know, power, knowledge is power, you know, and that's definitely, I believe in that saying, and I really want them to educate themselves, explore the world, just not just the United States, you know, but just different countries. Before they get married, just go out there and meet different people, and just go out there and explore the world. It's just sometimes we get caught up in just this little bubble, and people never get out of it. And them, I always tell them, just go out there, meet different people, just do as much as you can before you get married and settle down. So that's something that I always emphasize to them, is like, just don't get stuck in this little bubble here, and just settle, pretty much. So.